Hello, it's Miss Kravchak, and I am your math teacher for this summer. I missed you today. Today was July 8th, Wednesday, and our big idea was to use place value understanding to read, write, and identify values in three-digit numbers. We used pictures and models. The first thing we did was watch a video. So I'm going to go ahead and play that video for you now so you get a chance to watch it too.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's all that fit inside the ones place value line. So I picked another pair and made a group of 10 to fit into a bag perfectly even. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. I had to keep picking pairs of hunger I had to feed. So I picked another 10 and that led to one group of 100. The pair bumped me on the head, and I said, 10 ones make 10. 10 groups of 10 are 100. 10 hundreds make 1,000. The pattern never ends. I rode my bike 1 whole mile, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and in a little while, another mile made one group of 10. A little voice inside my head said, keep going, I know you can. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. I never knew I had so many miles inside me. The end of my trip was coming up ahead. I rode 10 more miles and reached 100. Then that little voice inside my head said, 10 ones make 10. 10 groups of 10 are 100. 10 hundreds make 1,000. The pattern never ends. After the bell rang at 8 o'clock, I started playing with my base 10 blocks. I stacked up 9, and then one more made 10, and then 10 tens equaled 100. 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. Another 100 wouldn't fit in the 100 space. I had to write one group in the thousands place. Then I played the air bass. 10 ones make 10. 10 groups of 10 are 100. 10 hundreds make 1,000. The pattern never ends. 10 ones make 10. 10 groups of 10 are 100. 10 hundreds make 1,000. The pattern never ends. 10 groups of 1,000 equal 10,000. 10,000 make 100,000. And 10 of those make 1,000,000. And the pattern has no end.
After we watched the video, we did a little bit of practice looking at base 10 blocks for the hundreds, the tens, the ones, and then reading the number and writing the number. Here I see 100, 110, and 11. So I write the number 111, and I read it 111. Let's do a little bit together. How many hundreds do you see? 2. How many tens do you see? 3. How many ones do you see? 5. I would write this number with a 2 in the hundreds, a 3 in the tens, and a 5 in the ones. I would read this number 235. The value of my 5 in the ones place is 5. The value of my 3 in the tens place is 30. And the value of my 2 in the hundreds place is 200. Let's look at this one together. How many hundreds do you see? 5. How many tens do you see? 2. How many ones do you see? 1. I would write this number with a 5 in the hundreds, a 2 in the tens, and a 1 in the ones, and I would read it 521. The 1 in the ones has a value of 1. The 2 in the tens has a value of 20. And the 5 in the hundreds has a value of 500. After we did some practice, we played bingo, and unfortunately we can't play that together. But then I showed the students their independent task in our Learning for All website. In your Schoology course, you have a math folder with week 1. In week 1, you have your week 1 follow-up. If this ever happens where it doesn't open right here, I want you to remember you have this button right here, the square with an arrow. If you click this, it will open in a new window for you. All right, here you have your week 1 follow-up task. You're going to watch a video about place value and play a game. Then you're going to work on an independent task for me in Schoology. So if you go back to Schoology, your place value, independent task. It's going to be very similar to what we worked on together, even in this video. You're going to be shown a picture of some base 10 blocks and asked how many hundreds you see, how many tens, how many ones. Asked to write the number you see, and I encourage you to also say it aloud so you're both writing and reading these numbers. It's also going to show you a number, looking for the underlined place value and value of that digit in its place. You can also go to the VB Learning for All site. There's a lot of neat activities here for second graders, parent resources, student resources, stories, Go Noodle, digital tools, including SmartyAnts and Go Math and even Tinker for coding. For each week that we meet together, there's also a VB Learning for All week for language arts and for math. If you click on the math one, you'll see that it's again about place values. You can go here to get some place value practice too. I hope to see you tomorrow. We'll do some more place value practice during our live meeting.